AITH because I don't emotionally support my wife's obsession with Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift is all my wife can think about. That is all she listens to now for more than a year. While she works out or does other things around the house, Taylor Swift plays all of her albums over and over again. I recently spent $2,000 to see her on her touring show. About $200 more was spent on merchandise. That's what she did. She recorded the show on her phone and now watches it on TV for hours on end. Besides that, I'll also watch live streams of her shows on TikTok or another network. All set to see the live movie now. Since a long time ago, Taylor Swift has been playing non-stop in our house. When she talks about the live performance, she always says, "the best experience of my life." She says that Taylor Swift is a way of life. It's just not making sense to me. Up to that point, I had never been so obsessed with something. Unfortunately, I can't bring myself to pay $900 for a ticket to see Messi play. I really want to see him play. While my wife doesn't care about some of the things I'm passionate about, I'm not looking for her mental support in those areas either. Those are just things that are important to me and will stay important to me no matter what. As if this Taylor Swift thing wasn't bad enough already, I'm sure I told my wife that. Even though I didn't think it was a great idea for her to spend that much on a performance ticket, I let her go because it was her dream and we had the money. AITA for snapping at my husband for repeatedly bringing up breast surgery? My husband and I have been married for over a year. He is 34M and I am 27F. We've been together for 6 years. He really loves going to the gym, which I don't mind as long as he doesn't try to force his schedule on me or make me follow his eating habits. I work out too. I'm 5 feet 6 inches and 130 pounds, but I like food and that won't change. But that's not what I'm writing about. These days, I can't wear a dress without him telling me I look good, but I would have looked better after getting breast implants. Over the last 6 years, he never said anything bad about my breasts. I told him before that I'm not against it, but I don't plan to get one because my mother used to say mean things about my chest as if it were something I didn't do. It took me years to get my confidence back. When we were having S*X a few days ago, he didn't think twice about telling me again that I would look 10 times better with the implants, which turned me off right away. My exact words escape me, but I believe I said something like, "I understand how you feel. Don't worry, you're the right size." The big ones hurt anyway. He got mad at me and said I was all grown up and stuff. He's been pushing me to have surgery for 4 months, and I haven't yelled at him once. Change, I'm an A cup. They were getting ready to go to his friend's wedding yesterday, but I stayed home. I got angry with him when he brought up the surgery again. I told him that before we got married, we dated for 5 years. There was plenty of time for him to figure out that I wasn't right for him, break up with me, and find someone else. I do have eyes. He's right, I do have a flat chest, but my body is nice overall. He told me he loves me and wants to be with me, but he thinks he'd like me more if I had bigger breasts. In the end, I told him to go on his own. I can't get rid of the feeling that our recent fights are making things worse. I don't want us to be in this kind of relationship. Should you think about getting a divorce over this? Besides this, we get along great, but he makes me think of the times when I would stand in front of the mirror for minutes and think I'd never find a man who liked me because I didn't like what I saw. For the weirdos who want or are going to ask for pictures to see if they're a handful or not. I want to know if his behavior is okay or not. Not if my chest is really flat. You can judge me without any pictures.